Good morning. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is the replay from TikTok Live. We do it every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So welcome. We're going to wait for everybody to get on. Good morning, good morning. Come on in, everyone. Oh, I didn't even see it say God morning. Good morning, good morning. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. I did. It was amazing. Come on in, come on in. Thank you all for the love and everything already. I appreciate it. Well, yeah, I forgot to put the notification on my TikTok profile. I forgot to put that on there, the whole schedule. So I'll do that today. But yeah, you know, I'm still working today. I've got appointments after this and yep. Got to be here for my peeps. So you guys, people are starting to jump into the Tarot Apprenticeship class. If you're new here and you are wanting to learn how to read tarot, I see a lot of people making comments on my videos. It's one class a week for 12 weeks, okay? The class is about an hour to 2 hours long. I try not to make it 2 hours because after that we're like exhausted, but it's 12 weeks worth of learning how to start with your brand new deck and then learning how to learn, to connect with the cards, angelology, symbology, everything, numerology, the planets, the signs, all that stuff. And then we get into the deck and then we get into how to read tarot spreads. Okay, then you become a certified tarot reader. So if you want to learn how to read tarot, make sure you're going to get into the Tarot Apprenticeship. I only have limited spots because the class cannot be too big. Otherwise, you get lost in the shuffle and we're not doing that. So welcome, everyone. Anyways, this is our daily practice that we do every Monday through Friday. We get an overall message. We're gonna cleanse the space right quick with the singing bowl because we've all been hanging around lots of other people. Let's cleanse that energy off, okay? So all you're gonna do is you're gonna take a deep breath in, hold it at the top, and then we're gonna blow it out quickly, okay? Here we go. Deep breath. Hold it at the top. Expand your lungs. Now blow it out quickly. Anytime you have anxiety or fear, pick that up with the breath and then blow it out, okay? It's really good to expand your lungs to get oxygen into your blood because that helps you with your pineal gland, okay? It helps you be in your abilities. I love to show you easy, natural ways to open up your abilities. So if you want to do that, stick around. Let's see what our overall energy is for today. December 26th. Wow, I can't believe we're almost to the end of the year. If you haven't gotten your year ahead reading, you can do that too. Look, lightning. Good morning. So lightning says sudden events, unpredictable, swiftness, shocking. What does that say? Shocking events. So let's get the tarot and see what's coming up. Let's find out. I need to know. I need to know what is going on today. Gosh, unexpected, sudden events. Now, if your mind automatically went to the negative, you need to shift that. Okay, we talk about this all the time. I'm on vacation and get to stay for the live. Yay! Good. So yeah, like I was saying, if shocking or sudden events or unpredictable put your mind in the negative, we need to shift that, okay? Just because those words come up does not mean it's going to be something negative. There's lots of energy in here today. Whew. Somebody just joined that smacked me with their energy. All right, what do we need to know collectively for Monday, December 26th? What is this unexpected? All right, so we have the Emperor in reverse, the Four of Cups, and Temperance. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Two of Pentacles. Y'all remember my video that I posted the day before Christmas, on Christmas Eve, where I said that it's a time where people like to reach out just to see if they can get your attention? That's partly what this is talking about, because it's unexpected. And you have to decide, am I going to deal with this or not? Okay? But also, I want to look at this for a second. Because what is showing me here, when we have the Emperor is all about structure, okay? He's creating an empire. But when he's in reverse, he's doing everything but that. So he can be constructive or destructive, okay? So if you want to spin this in a positive note, it can be that all of a sudden, you're going to decide to make a major shift. Like you're going to, like whatever you had been building all this time, there might be something where you're like, you know what? This is no longer working. I need to deconstruct this for a minute because I see all of this stuff here. Like I get it, but there's something missing. And here's the divine, like here it is. This is what's missing. Okay? So if you've been working on something and you're like, this isn't quite right. We have Mercury going retrograde on the 29th, so this makes a lot of sense, okay? This sudden event might be you changing your mind, okay? So it's something's not right. I need to deconstruct this for a minute because I need this to be in balance because there's something here that I feel is missing, right? That's why we have the Two of Pentacles down here. There's this juggling like, I'm trying to figure out what this is. And you see the water in the background, that's the emotions, like this isn't quite setting right. But then when you see Temperance, Temperance is the calm water. It's peace. It's blending energies. So there might be two things that you are doing here. Two thoughts. Something here needs to come into balance. Okay? And that's what Temperance is all about, is balance. And sometimes two things need to blend into one another to make it right. Kind of like Goldilocks, right? Trying all these things and she's like, no, it's too hot. It's too cold, whatever. And then she gets to the one that's just right. Okay? So there might be something here. I feel like this is a double message. There is, with the video of mine, the narcissists love to reach out around the holidays because that's their in to break that no contact, okay? Let's not do that. Let's not participate in that. Now this, I feel like there is a sudden change of mind. There's something that you're thinking of, and y'all can put it in the comments. There's something that you've been creating or working towards or doing for so long. You're like, God, I know this isn't working. I know this isn't quite right. So I need to take it apart and reevaluate it. Okay? Let me know if it's making sense or not in the comments. If not, we'll talk about it more. Thank you all so much for the follows and the love. I appreciate it. We have big changes coming in 2023 for 22.guru. Big changes. And if you're just joining, the next Tarot Apprenticeship starts February 7th. Okay, there's limited seating. We've already got people in the classes already, but there's still some spots available. Let's see. Yeah, so much sense. Okay. Breaking free from family BS. Yeah. You got a Merry Christmas message yesterday? Yep. They love to do it. They love to do it. They go down their whole roster and they send texts to see who's going to respond. They do it all the time. Or you'll have that toxic person, that is like family or friend or whatever, and they reach out just to say that they reached out. You don't hear from them any other time, but all of a sudden here they reach out. Oh, I've been thinking about you. Love you so much. And it's bullshit. Yeah. It's like, why didn't you reach out all the other days? So anyways, here we have the Ghost Dance. And it's number 22. Look at that. I want to grab the book because I don't know what this one means, with this being that a new thick deck that I have. Let's read and see what it says. I'll open right to it. The Ghost Dance. The ancestors have a message of healing and a powerful medicine to offer you. Create a sacred moment in your at your altar. Light a candle to them and let their wisdom infuse you. At this stage in your life, you are done repeating the tragic stories. Step into abundance that is offered to you. Receive the gifts of those that are here, those that have come before you, and write a new story for your life. That's what I'm saying. We're deconstructing something here, and here's that gift that they're talking about. Okay? So you can do, if you don't have an altar, that's okay, right? You can do this through meditation. You can light a candle and meditate and just listen for the messages. You're not always going to hear it audibly. You're going to hear it like just a knowing, okay? Or you'll get a picture in front of you. You'll have an idea, okay? So there is something that needs to be deconstructed. And there might be something from a toxic person that's been bubbling up now, right? Because we have Mercury in the shadow period right now. And you're trying to figure out, okay, this, and this. And then here's the idea of like, okay, we need to heal this. Okay? Because it can affect the balance within your life in many ways. Financially, physically, mentally, emotionally. I love this because this was peeking out behind it. The Seven of Wands. You have the ability to overcome these obstacles, okay? You have the ability to set boundaries for yourself. You just lit a white candle for all your departed loved ones. There you go. Perfect. Yes. Yep. So many messages in this reading today. I like it. Because deconstructing something could be behavior, right? That you've been molded to do your entire life. And you're like, you know what? This isn't working. This isn't working. This isn't working. And you sit with yourself in this meditation, because Four of Cups also talks about meditation. And you get this idea of like, okay, I understand it now. And I know how I need to move forward now. And this is in temperance. This is in peace and balance and healing. Okay? Exploring who you are, why you behave the way that you do, and how can we change things that need to be changed. They absolutely can be done, okay? Way more simple than you think. Look, hummingbird spirit, joy. Look at that. This is your natural state, joy. Okay? And a hummingbird is the only bird that can fly forwards and backwards and all around. Okay? So you have the dexterity. You have the ability to move wherever you feel movement needs to occur. Okay? Because your natural state is joy. Are you going to be in joy 24/7? No. Okay? Because that's toxicity. That's toxic positivity, right? We can't do that. We can't expect life to always be in this state. But that's the state we always come back to. Okay? That's the state where we find our balance and our peace and our clarity is in the state of joy. So it's not your natural state to be in anxiety, to be in depression, to be in fear. That's not normal. Okay, it might be normal for you because that's how you grew up, but we need to shift that. And we're going to do that in 2023. Okay. That's a card for you. Good. And when you start noticing the sweet things of life, the sweet moments, and you soak it all in, the universe is going to bring you more of that. Okay. Whenever we go through this downswing, whenever we go through, you know how some people say when it rains, it pours, it's because you're going through that downswing. We always go through cycles throughout our entire year. We go through cycles, okay? So when you're on the downswing, it seems like everything's just crumbling and falling apart. However, you're getting prepared for that upswing, okay? So just remind yourself when you're on that downswing that, oh, this is temporary because something really good is about to happen, okay? And you want to soak up all this goodness and then let the downswing happen, because we need to allow things to be cleared out. Let it happen and understand it's only temporary, and then bam, soak up all the good stuff, okay? So that's what this is talking about as well. Good morning. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Yeah. Okay. What is it you're wanting to move towards? What is pulling at your soul? Okay. The Fire Guardian is all about using your energy, using your willpower, taking initiative and moving forward on what you know is calling to you right here. Okay. Because you always have a feeling of being pulled somewhere, but you'll resist it and you'll be like, no, but I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be doing this. And your soul's like, no, you're supposed to be going forward. You're supposed to be going over here. We're trying to help you. But if you resist, then it's like shit, just like, one after the other, because you're not following that soul guidance. And I can teach you how to follow that soul guidance. Okay. You have to learn how to listen. Believe me, I've been there. I've resisted a lot in life. I really have. Caused me a lot of trauma. So I speak from experience. Thank you all so much for the love and follows. I really appreciate you. And I hope this is making sense, okay? If you're just joining us, we do this Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I have a new tarot class starting on February 7th. So if you want to learn how to read the tarot like a true tarot reader, then I will teach you from beginning to end. And you get lifetime access to my Tarot Apprenticeship alumni group, where you get to ask questions. Look at this. Movement speed. The less you resist, the faster you move. The more clarity you have, the faster you move. Okay? You resonate with the message today? Good. Good. The more clarity you have and the less amount you resist, the faster you're going to move. Because like I said, you have two energies here. Okay? I saw this on a documentary and I thought it made perfect sense. You have two energies here and you're in the middle. Okay? This is your past. This is your future. We know time is not linear, but energy is always moving, right? So this future energy, this expansive energy is pulling you towards it, but you're still hanging on to the past and you're going like this, okay? So this expansive energy is like, come on, we're trying to expand you. We're trying to give you this experience. We're trying to help you to grow, but you're too busy like hanging on for dear life to this past because you don't know what the future holds. It's unpredictable to you, but this miserable past is predictable. You know exactly what it is, right? Because you've been through it over and over and over again. So you hang on to it. But if you would just let go and be like, you know what? I want to see what happens because life is meant to be an experience. I'm meant to grow. I'm meant to learn. Let me let go. Just see what happens. It's going to be uncomfortable for a hot minute, but that's just because I'm getting into a new vibration and I'm going to get to explore and experience so much if I just ride the wave. Okay? Try that. Step out of the comfort zone. Yep. Does it feel like Aries energy? Spot on. Plus the Fire Guardian that we got. Let's see what else. Oh, open office hours is today, y'all. Don't forget, from 11 to 1. Isolation, look at that. Loneliness, reconnection, home. A lot of us feel isolated when we're going through this awakening journey, which is exactly why I created the tribe, okay? It feels very lonely because nobody understands this journey but you. but there are many others on a similar journey that you can connect with, okay? Because it's really nice to have people or someone that you can talk to, because here's the thing, whenever you start telling family and friends about your inner workings, about your desires, about your fears, about all of that, they have a biased connection to that. So either they're going to hold you down out of their own fear, or they're going to use it against you when they get upset with you. Okay? This is why it's extremely important to have someone outside, someone who is detached from your family and friends to be able to open up to, whether that be counseling, therapy, coaching, whatever it is, a group, the tribe, whatever it is, you need to have someone or a group of people that you can connect to who are not directly connected to your life. That way you can open up and be vulnerable. There's no judgment, and there's no way it's going to be used against you. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't know how to behave always. Okay? And so when we start opening up to other people thinking that they're going to hold our secret, they won't. They're irresponsible. Okay? I have learned that the very, very hard way. So that's why I pass that on to you. And a lot of my clients have figured that out too. Yes, they react to according to their own baggage. Yes, they do. And that's exactly why I do open office hours on Mondays, because you get to come in and have a quick check-in with me. They're not readings, but they're coaching sessions where you can come in and we can talk about anything. You need a pep talk, I'll lift you up. You need help sorting something out, let's do it, you know? So that's why we do open office hours on Mondays. But I also have regular coaching sessions as well. But it's all about just exploring who you are, deconstructing the past and your present behavior that is holding you back, and rebuilding it to someone where you're in power, you're in the driver's seat, and you can see things clearly. That's the objective, okay? Look at that, sanctuary. Sanctuary, what is that? Y'all know, sanctuary is not just your home, okay? It's not just your space. It is your soul. It is your body. It is your space. It is your life, okay? So this is your sanctuary. It is your job to create and to protect your sanctuary. So imagine you have somebody that comes into your house and they start throwing shit around and making a mess and being unruly. What would you do? You would tell them, you need to leave, okay? Same thing with your life, your energy, everything. If somebody's coming in and they're being destructive and they are hurting you, they're hurting others, like, you need to go. Okay? Your life is your sanctuary. It's in your face every time. I'm sorry. And it's like, yeah, what brings you peace? What needs to go? The universe is always wanting to work with you, and they're trying to help you, but if you resist, then there's nothing they can do. They can't force things like that. Your relationship just took an unexpected turn. Uh-oh. Is that good or bad? Yes, your life is your sanctuary. Act accordingly. Yes, ma'am. We have re-energize in the natural world. Okay? This says, let your inner hunter or huntress take rest. That's why I'm saying, if you need to meditate, if you don't meditate, you need to do that. If you don't ground your energy, you need to do that. Okay? When you need to rest, allow yourself to rest. You're not being lazy. Your body is telling you, look, we need rest. Okay? Definitely get out into nature if you can. I know it's cold in most places. But yeah, you have to allow yourself to rest. I used to fight it like no other, because I was like, no, it's being lazy. Because that was one of the things that Like my ex-husband, when I was, you're lazy. You're so lazy. When I was the one taking care of the children, the home, all of that stuff. And he would try to tell me that I was lazy if I wanted to sit down and rest. And so I got to the point to where I couldn't even sit down to rest or to take a nap or anything. And I finally got to the point where I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm tired. I'm going to rest. And it's not being lazy. My body needs it, because if I don't rest, then I'm going to have a physical issue that's going to force me to rest. And I don't want that. Oh, a lot of physical distance. Oh man, I'm sorry. That's tough when it's long distance. You're having a hard time grounding your energy. You gotta, when you're first starting, you gotta repeat it over and over again. Try the one that I showed you all with the kahuna. That one seems to work like a charm, because it's actually a physical movement instead of just visualizing. Try that one. Let's see what else we need to know. Thank you all so much for the love and the likes and the follows. I appreciate you. We're doing big, big things in 2023, and I'm excited. I do. Oh, wow. Remember how I was talking about talking to someone outside of your circle? There you go. This is about money. It's kind of hard to read in here because it's dark. It may be time for some emotional healing of your own to release the past. We were just talking about that. Careers in counseling, psychic work, or energy healing may be appealing to you. And the third one is your mental or emotional troubles could be blocking your abundance. So here's the whole thing, like, you know, that's why I was talking about getting with someone outside of your circle to be able to talk to and sort things out, because they are not biased. They can see the big picture. Remember how I was saying, whenever clients come to me, they're in a box, right? They're right here. They're in a box. And I come in and I open the lid and I'm like, hey, why don't you step out? There's so much more out here. And as soon as they come out of that, which is like one session, they come out of that and they're like, oh my God. And they start receiving all of these things and they start making decisions and everything, because I can see the big picture. I'm on the outside, okay? That's what going to see someone who is detached from your inner circle, that's why it's important to do, okay? Because they're not biased in one way or another. They're not going to judge you, and then it's not going to come back and smack you in the face, okay? So there you go. Plus, this says, mental or emotional troubles could be blocking your abundance. This happens all the time. You have to change your relationship with money. And the way you do that is you first identify what your relationship with money is. If you don't know, then you need to do some searching on, okay, why do I feel this way about money? Why does money always leave me? Or why is money hard to come by? What is it that I've been taught about money, and how can I change this? Okay? So I love this reading. Very empowering. It's about, like I said, this Emperor in reverse, as I told you, he can be constructive or deconstructive. And I feel like we need to deconstruct the past. We need to look at what you're unsatisfied with, what you're satisfied with, and let's start paying attention to all these new thoughts, ideas that come in, okay? And let's sit with them for a minute and let them just kind of marinate. And we might need to blend some stuff together, but we might need to get rid of some toxic shit, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Good. I'm glad it's making sense. That's what we want. The easiest way for you to ground is to touch a tree. Yes, I love trees. They're so powerful. Let's see. Where can you find which one? The deck? It's on Etsy. It doesn't have a title. It's just Maruk. Mahrukx. It's the Maruk deck. It's the money deck. Oh, look at that. Talking about grounding your energy. We have Gaia. Oh, the Kahuna grounding. It's under Healing Journey on the channel. I purchased a grounding mat for my bed. Nice. I do my open office hours on Mondays. Today is from 11 a.m. Central Standard Time to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's available to those who are in the tribe. So if you're not a member of the tribe, go ahead and get in there. And then I have it posted in the group with the Zoom link. So y'all can definitely come pop in for a quick session. This says, spend time with Mother Nature to be healed, soothed, and regroup. The second one says, protecting the planet, herbalism, livestock, or working with nature could be for you. And the third one says, the universe is working with you. Believe in its subtle magnetism to guide you. Remember how I was talking about subtle messages last week? And I got on my soapbox about tarot reading and why people shouldn't be all like crazy shuffling and all this crazy music. It's because the universe speaks to you in subtle messages, okay? Subtle messages. You have to be grounded. You have to be still. You have to be quiet in order to receive them. Okay? The universe always wants to work with you. So I really do hope this is helpful. I really do. Like I said, I do have an announcement I'll probably make on Wednesday because it's still marinating and cultivating. Still working things out. We just had Christmas, so I hadn't had time to really like sort it all out. But I'm being guided and pushed in a direction, and I'm gonna have to make some changes. Okay, just like this reading is saying, I'm gonna have to make some changes to the way that I do things with 22, and it's all gonna be for the greater good. Trust me on that. Anything else? Let's see if I missed anything. All right, my loves, I do have to get ready for appointments. I have a lot going on today with the open office hours. So I hope you have a wonderful Monday. I hope you had a wonderful holiday weekend. I have the open office hours. We have the tribe. You can book a session with me. Whatever it is you need, I'm here, okay? I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, okay? Mwah. Love you all.